The next few videos are going to be about how to write specific letters in cursive, specific lowercase letters. Remember, when you're writing cursive, your paper needs to be flat on the table. You need to be sitting up straight with both feet on the floor if you can. It's important to hold your pencil the correct way. Index finger on top, middle finger underneath with your thumb right in the middle. Left-handers would hold it the same way with your left hand. Remember that you need to tilt your paper so that you can get a good slant. Right-handed people will tilt this way to the left. Left-handed people will tilt this way. The first letter we're going to learn about is the letter B. And I'm going to start out with a marker so that you can see the entire letter. The letter B, lowercase b, starts at the bottom, on the bottom line. The first thing we're going to do is a curve up. A curve up looks like this to the top line. And then I'm going to come back around and make a loop and come down to the bottom. But I'm not done yet. Now I've gotten to the bottom and I need to finish my letter B. So I need to do another curve up. And the letter B is special because it has a little hook right there. So I'm going to do one more letter B in marker to show you all the way through until the very end. Curve up to the top, come down, up to the middle, and put a tail on it. We don't want a huge loop. We don't want a super skinny loop. And when we do our tail, we don't want it to be huge. And we don't want to be missing it either. We don't want a tiny bit B. We want a B that goes all the way up, back to the middle, and has a little tail. That's a good one. Now I'll practice another row with a pencil. Always start at the bottom with the letter B, and we curve up to the top, come back down to the bottom, to the middle, and a tail. One more. Curve up and down, to the middle, tail. Notice how my B's look very similar. Yours should look similar as well. You can keep practicing with your other rows until you're comfortable with the letter B. The next letter I'm going to show you is the letter F. It's probably my favorite letter because it looks so fancy when you're finished with it. So the letter F also starts at the bottom, so I put a dot to remind myself. The letter F does the same thing as the letter B to start, so we're going to curve up to the top line and come back down. Now the letter F is one of those letters in cursive that drops below that bottom line. So I'm going to keep on going till I hit that line right there. Now I need to do a curve, but this is going to be a special curve because I'm going to curve and I'm going to close it right back at that bottom line. And then I'm going to finish off with my tail up to the middle line. So again, first step, we start at the bottom. We curve up. We curve back down, all the way down. We close that loop, and we give it a tail. We don't want a sloppy F that doesn't come all the way to the bottom or doesn't go all the way to the top. We don't want a fat F. That one's too fat. And this line is too far curved. Notice how this line goes almost straight up and down. There's still a little bit of a slant, which you can see if I turn my paper back the right way. This is still at a slant. We don't want a fat F. We also don't want an F that goes straight up and down. If I turn my paper back, that one looks mostly straight up and down. We don't want that. Our F's should be curved And we want to make sure that we don't pick up our pencil until we're all finished. Notice how this space right here is very tight, close together. I'm not crossing on the bottom line though. Let me show you this again. I'm not crossing on the bottom line. I'm crossing just above it so that when I come back around, I have room. So it would not look like this. That's too high. It would not look like this. That's too big of a loop and too far back. We don't want that one. What we do want, one more, is a nice, fluid, smooth letter F. With a pencil, I'll show you one more. And notice how I'm not picking up my pencil. I stopped whenever I made a mistake and I have to start over. Go ahead and use the rest of your lines on that page to practice your F.